In the past couple of days, I have been back testing this method and I really believe it is extremely overpowered. So if you are looking to find the next 100x meme coins on Axiom Pro, this particular method is definitely going to work wonders. What I want you to do is back test it and see whether it works. So what is the secret behind this amazing strategy that I'm talking about? So when you go to axiom.trade, right? The link is going to be in the description. If you want to be part of this amazing platform, check out the link in the description. So what you're going to be focusing on for the most part is the trending coins. So here on the discover page right over here, right? You've got the dex screener and the training as well. So what most people usually do is they usually go on pause and they sort of trade, the freshly created meme coins that are in the final stretch or the migrated tab right over here. So what you're going to be focusing on is when you go to Action Pro, simply click on discover. Then by default, it's going to be on dex screener. So what you want to do is click on the trending and switch to the 1 hour time frame. The reason why you want to do this is you want to look for coins that are fresh, that have already cemented their stay in the crypto world. Now, obviously, 1 hour is not really a long period of time, right? You obviously need about 24 hours, but 1 hour gives you a very good probability of a project surviving or not. And the other filter that you're supposed to use is obviously a minimum volume of around 1 million US dollars, because the higher the volume is the better. So you click, or rather you make your minimum volume 1 million US dollars and then you click apply. So what you're going to see is you're only going to have access to the coins that have got more volume, that are beginning to trend in that particular moment. So for example, in this case, right, I'm not going to go for 3 day time frame, and I'm also not going to go for 21-day time frame because it's a very long period of time. So I would rather look at something that was created not so long ago. Like for example, this one, Emojify, was created 12 minutes ago. I just simply click on it and then do my due diligence. So as you can see right over here, it is popping off in time. Okay, so what I'm about to do is I am definitely going to keep an eye on it and then see what is going on and how I can just basically be able to participate off of it. So the other factors that you can also look at is, for example, the number of holders. It has got those number of holders is really increasing and all that good stuff. So these are the tokens that the developer sort of created, etc. So this one could potentially be a good trade. So the secret of these coins that are trending is you have to use technical analysis. You have to be very good at technical analysis. And as you are seeing it go right now, right, obviously many great opportunities. So if you guys were sort of watching this particular play, you would have sort of figured out where to find your entry. So remember, I've been telling you about the entries as far as Wyckoff schematics, distribution, reaccumulation, etc. You could have easily found an entry right over here. So this was the breakout. This was the retest of the previous high. So remember, previous resistance becomes support. So if you take a look at this level, right, let me just do it one more time. So this was the initial sort of retracement that we had for the most part, and the right entry was right over here. Okay, because let me get rid of that. Hold on. How can I get rid of that? So let me just do that and then take it right there. The reason why I'm saying that is because this used to be the previous resistance. So right over here. Okay. Let me change the color to yellow so that you can see it properly. Okay, that was where the price went. It went to around 250k, then retraced to 150k, and then it went back in. So let's theoretically say you participated either at this level. If you participated, you could have easily made a 2x, or if you participated right over here on the surface entry, you would have made close to 120% in a short period of time. So this could definitely have some more life. Maybe it doesn't have any more life, but all I'm saying is, look, go to the trending section. The trending section is going to make your life a whole lot easier. But you have to remember, freshly created coins have got the highest probability of, being rag pulled and all that stuff. So this is one of the reasons why I usually like to trade coins that are at least an hour or close to an hour, because they exhibit more resilience in terms of them being able to survive if anything had to happen. But freshly created, let's say for example 15 minutes, this thing can easily rug pull. But like I told you, right, in order for you to prevent yourself from investing in coins that are going to rug pull, you need to use Sniperoo. So do you see this platform right over here? It's called Sniperoo. The goodness about Sniperoo is it does have a trailing stop loss. So when it comes to your trading strategy, you can sort of configure it. Let's say for example, right over here, I go to my strategy. I can simply click on the grid take profit level. If you edit it, you can easily configure your trailing stop loss. So if you put your trailing stop loss at 100%, right, it means wherever you enter, whenever you make 100% profit and the price retraces below your entry and it goes below your 100% profit threshold, then you're going to get triggered out. So this is one of the reasons why I love trading, Axiom Pro projects using Sniperoo, because it just gives me more security and more surety. So with regards to this project, right now we're beginning to have the danger zone. So remember what we talked about, right? The best entry was here, and I have explained to you many a time, and I really believe you understand how we derived at this particular level. However, based on what's obviously going to happen, we have to evaluate this, because it has obviously broken the structure. So I wouldn't enter right over here, because now it has stopped producing higher highs, because we were consistently in an uptrend right over here, consistently producing higher highs. But right now the price structure has sort of bottomed. However, my entry was gonna be around this level or that level right over there. So I could have already been stopped out by Sniperoo. So please make sure you check out Sniperoo in the comment section below. I'm going to have the link to Sniperoo, because this is the only way that you're going to protect your portfolio. If you are interested in safeguarding your portfolio and making sure that you do not get rug pulled, remember the secret is having a trailing stop loss. Having a trailing stop loss is definitely going to allow you to really safeguard your money. But take a look at this. It still has got more juice. So it dropped down to 320 and it went close to 600. You'd have already made like a 100% profit, or close to 100%. Your trailing stop loss would have been triggered. So even though you ended up sort of buying right over here, you could have been stopped out and saved by Sniperoo by that particular retracement. Anyway, let's go back to the trending section. So as you can see, there's very good trading opportunities. So the other thing that you can do is, if you really feel like there are no options that you're getting, you can always reduce the volume. So put the volume at 600,000 as minimum, and then check out the options that are going to pop up. So as you can see here, there's a number of options. There's this one, time, which was created 1 hour ago. The market cap is 544, and we also have another one right over here, which is Trump. We've got White Boy, Summer, another one. So be very careful and really understand how to play the game. So this is my strategy as far as the trending section is concerned. I've been really finding very good plays, and based on my technical analysis prowess, it's really helping me. So remember, when you are going to be trading on the trending section, make sure you're solid on your technical analysis. Make sure you watch all my previous episodes where I explain how to have an edge and what to look out for as far as your VWAP is concerned, your Wyckoff schematics in terms of reaccumulation, resistance, and support. So we talked about this over and over, and you guys understand the gist of it. So basically, check out the trending platform. Make sure you put it on 1 hour, because 1 hour is a safe time zone. And if a coin is meant to survive, let's say for example this one is meant to survive, right? But this one has already rug pulled. It's already gone to 25,000 market cap. So what I'm mostly interested in when I put my filter there on the 1 hour time frame, right? What I'm mostly interested in is the coins that are above 150 to 250,000 level. So the coins that I'm going to be trading on the trending section are within this particular threshold. So between 150 to 250,000 market cap. So sometimes you can also have coins that are not really retracing much. Maybe they sort of retrace around 300,000 to around 500,000. That is also okay. There's absolutely no issue with that. What really matters is the sustenance and the availability of volume. So you have to understand what volume means and how it affects the likelihood of a project doing very well. So this is one of the reasons why you always have to check the volume, check the market cap, and also check, like the other parameters that you would go for. But for the most part, what I usually go for is volume. To me, volume really, really matters. So now let's take a look at a coin that has obviously rug pulled, because this one had very good decent amount of volume, 620,000, and this is one of the reasons why I do not really like reducing the volume. For me, most of the coins that maintain like a $1 million volume usually tend to keep their value. Like for example, this one, right? Emojify, it's around 334. It had about 2.46 million, right? It was easy to trade, as you saw, right? You saw a lot of trading opportunities. Like there's enough volatility, there's enough technical analysis leeway for you to like judge and just basically be able to like make your final investment opportunities. So this is one of the reasons why, as far as the volume, I don't really like to compromise on volume and the aspect of time. To me, they are very good metrics for me to sort of guesstimate and figure out whether this is going to be a good trade. And I don't really look much into other metrics. I just mostly look at the price action. The price action to me really tells a lot, because you can really tell what is happening. Like for example, if we take a look at Emojify, you can take a look at where the first bundles were sort of sold. The people who go in block one, there's some sell-off that happened right over here at 97,000. So if the price ever comes back down to this level, right, 97,000 US dollars, consider it dead, because these are the people who are holding the markets. So just understand which order blocks really matter and which ones really signify danger. If you get order blocks that are really, really compromised, like for example, if the price goes below this level. Anyway, let me flip to a different time zone. So we're on the 15-second time frame. Yeah, so if we go to this sell-off right over here, right, then the price is obviously done for, because the initial investors are sort of exiting and they are selling. You understand? So these are the things that I usually look for. But for me, the trading section is a very good area to start looking for trades without really getting to worry about rug pulls and all that stuff, because at least you've got a very good decent amount of time to like get your scalps in and out. And with using Sniperoo, you are obviously guaranteed not to lose at all. The reason why I like Sniperoo is there's a guarantee that I have when I go in on a particular project, right? I know I'm not going to lose any funds, whether the developers decide to rug pull or not. There's not going to be any front running, because I've set up my trading strategy, and I've sort of secured my money. So this is one of the reasons why I love using Sniperoo. So make sure you trade with Sniperoo and on Axiom Pro, on Axiom.trade. Make sure you have your Sniperoo incorporated, because safeguarding your profits is what really matters. So in case you guys want to go into deep dives on Sniperoo, I have done a ton of videos on Sniperoo, and all the information is on my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's all I had for you. This is a method that is going to help you make 100x in a short period of time. On a daily basis, you can easily make 2x per project. Just like I told you, right? This level right over here would have given you an easy 2x, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, ever since you guys were watching this episode, you saw the amount of buy and sell entry positions that you could have had. And this strategy definitely does work. So make sure you sort of try to back test it, and then you let me know in the comment section below how you can tweak it and how you can make it better. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving you a lot more trading techniques and hacks that you can use, and then just try to see which ones are favorable for you. So yeah, talk to you a little bit later. Bye.